Welcome back, Megabytes teachers. In this video, we are going to be exploring your data in depth. As a result, this video is longer than the others in this series because we will be reviewing skills from previous videos and practicing some new skills. To start, use your web browser and navigate to the Tennessee Geographic Alliance Open Data portal at data-tga.opendata.arcgis.com. Notice that I am not signed in for this video. This will make it easier for you and your students because no one will have to remember usernames or passwords. However, you won't be able to save anything you create. Scroll down and find the Megabytes section. Filter the results to feature layers. Scroll down until you find the Megabytes 2019 cohort data layer. For now, don't open the time-enabled data. We'll explore that data layer in the next video. This page will provide you with details of the data layer, including which columns of data it contains, a description of the layer, and what the columns mean, and a map of the data. For now, click on Create Web Map. For now, accept these defaults even though we need to filter out our no data values. Click Done at the bottom of the screen. Let's quickly review what all the buttons do that are available within the ArcGIS Online Map Viewer. You can view an earlier video for an in-depth review of these tools. About tells us how to use the map. Content tells us what data layers are currently available. Legend provides a legend for the current data layers. Address search lets you quickly find an address or location. Measure allows you to quickly measure length, area, and coordinates. Base Maps allows you to change the style of the base map. Add allows you to search for and add data to our current map. Details makes the side window disappear to have a full screen map. Let's start by exploring the data table for the current layer. If necessary, click on Content. Click once on the data layer name and you'll see some tools pop up below the layer name. For an in-depth review of these tools, please see an earlier video. Start by exploring the data table by clicking on the Spreadsheet button. As we explore these columns of data, be thinking of how you can use them to help your students answer their research questions. Some of you may want to filter out specific data based on these columns. Some logical choices might be school, since several of you are from the same school, educator, so you can filter out just your results, calendar_week, so you can see everyone's results at the same time from the same week, or total, which represents the total number of eggs in the ovitraps. You may want to filter out missing data values of -9999. As a reminder, you can click on a column heading to sort out columns in ascending or descending order. If the column contains numerical data, you can also quickly generate descriptive statistics, but remember they may be meaningless until you filter out your data. Close the table with the X or clicking on the table icon again under the layer name in the Contents section. Because I talked so much about filtering data, let's do that next. We'll start by building simple filters and adding complexity as we work. In the Contents section, click on the symbol with a funnel underneath the layer name. Remember that the process is select a field, select an operator, and then specify a value. In this example, I want to only show ovitrap data from Bearden Middle School. To do that, I'll choose the school field. I'll select is as the operator. To make things easier, I'll choose unique as the value and scroll down until I find Bearden Middle School. Then click on Apply Filter. Let's explore the table again now that the data has been filtered. When we started this video, we had 1,710 rows in our table. By filtering by school, we now have 200 rows in our table. If I look at the statistics for the total field, you can still see that there are some missing values in the data that are throwing off my numbers. Let's filter out these -9999 values next. Close the table and open the filter options again. This time choose Edit. We will add another expression so that we are filtering by school and removing the -9999 missing data values. After clicking on Add Another Expression, choose Total from the field drop-down. The fields are listed in alphabetical order. In this case, I want all values that are not -9999, so for my operator, I will choose Is Not. I'll click on the button for Unique and choose -9999. Click on Apply Filter. Open the table again. We were previously at 200 rows and now we have 189. Let's view the statistics for the total column. We no longer have any -9999 values. Now let's change the style or symbology of the data in our layer. Click the icon with the triangle, square, and circle under the layer name. For now, let's leave the style as a proportional symbol using the total column. But notice that the symbols haven't updated since we filtered out the -9999 values. Choose Options and edit the smallest value to 0 instead of -9999. Now click on OK and Done. Let's explore these points. Zoom into the points around Bearden Middle School. Clicking on a point opens a pop-up window that shows all of the attributes for that point. Notice that when you click on a point, you may see a number in the corner such as 1 of 9. This is because there are 9 points stacked on top of each other, because in this case we are looking at 9 weeks of data. Use this small arrow to filter through the different weeks. What if we only want to view a single week's worth of data for Bearden Middle School? Let's open the filter options one more time. Choose Edit, add another expression. For field, choose calendar_week. For the operator, choose Is, and then click on Unique to specify a particular week. Let's try week 35. Click on Apply Filter. Notice here in our table we are now down to 19 results, and if we sort by calendar_week, they are all the same number. Now let's explore some additional ways we can visualize our data. So let's say that your students made a hypothesis that there would be more mosquitoes at lower elevations. How can we map two variables at the same time? Click on the Change Symbology button with the triangle, square, and circle underneath the layer name. Click on Add Attribute. This lets us map two variables at the same time. Choose elevation underscore feet and watch what happens. ArcGIS Online looks at your data and makes a best guess on how to visualize it. In this case, it did a pretty good job. Now the color of the symbol is based off of elevation, and the size of the symbol is determined by the total number of eggs in the ovitrap. In this example, we can see that the largest circle has the lightest color, indicating that it has low elevation and more eggs. If the colors are hard to see, you can either change the base map to the light or dark canvas, or change the colors of the symbol. I'll demonstrate how to change the symbol color next. Here where it says Color and Size, notice the check mark on the right. This means that ArcGIS Online is currently using this style. We want to change these options. Click on Options for the Counts and Amounts color option. Click on Symbols, then Fill. Because elevation goes from a smaller number to a larger number, we want to choose a color ramp that goes from a lighter color to a darker color. If you pick a color ramp that goes the opposite direction, dark to light, click the Invert Color Ramp button. Be sure to click on OK and Done until you get back to the Contents section. What happens if you want to compare 2 weeks' worth of data at the same time? Let's start by renaming the current layer to something that is more meaningful. Click the three dots and choose Rename Layer. Type in the name Bearden MS Week 35. Click on the three dots again and choose Copy. This duplicates your current layer. Let's rename this new layer and change Week 35 to Week 36. Now let's edit our filter so we are showing Week 36 data. To make it easier to tell the weeks apart, I'm going to change the color of the symbols for Week 36. Be sure to click on the Change Style button underneath Week 36 in Content section. Now turn Week 36 off and on and see how some of the points change size. That is all the new skills for this video. Remember that because we are not signed in to an ArcGIS Online organizational account, that we can't save our progress. If you want your students to be able to keep a record of what they created, they can take a screen capture of their map and legend. Or you can click the print, or you can click on the Print with Map Legend option and save it as a PDF. If you want to pre-build a map like this and share it with your students, log in using your TGA credentials or your own school's ArcGIS Online organizational account. Then you would save the map and share the map. Then you can copy and paste the URL for the map into your school's content management system and share it with your students.